Okay, what are we doing here? Alright, hold on. Snack. Good. Good. What is this, a delay? Oh, there's a delay. Okay, there's always a delay. I've never done this before. Alright, you got this. You're a stud. Remember, you're superior to everything else in this world, except for everything else that is superior to you that can easily kill you with moment. Moment notice. Moment notice. Moment notice. Moment notice. Okay, moment notice. Alright, hold on. What the hell is that? Oh, good. It's a damn good. Reverb. What is this? Delay? Oh, how do I get rid of that? Okay, there's always a delay. I've never done this before. Yeah, of course. No, hold on. This. You're a stud. No. Stop. Remember, you're superior to everything else. Ah, there we go. That was stupid. God damn it. Yeah, if I could be able to do this a lot better than the other guy. Holy crap. If I can barely handle it, what can he do? All right. I'm not going to repeat the same mistakes. Everything's going okay. Well, let me double check. God, I'm a terrible singer. Oh, thank God this microphone is on mute. Actually, no, I'm an excellent singer when I hire other people to sing for me. God, my voice is so damn annoying. No wonder people hate me just on basis alone. Okay, let's see. We got the warning. The stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. We recommend in open widgets. I don't know what the hell a widget is. Okay, let's see what music. Are you serious? This is the music they're recommended to me? Okay, I guess I'll play it. If it gets annoying, I'm going to stop it, though. Alright, here we go. This is going to suck. What? He's doing tis too? What is this supposed to be for kids or something? Oh, it's only a minute. One spout again, yeah, whatever. Oh, now he's getting all epic and strange. Okay. I need some Mexican flair. That's what I freaking need. I don't need this. Yeah! Now that's what I'm talking about. Alright, everything's coming out okay. I serve the forces of hell. If hell would ever take me back. Yeah, that's a lot better. Of course, knowing my luck, I can probably get screwed over by some Mexican radio station. Yeah, that's it. That's the music. What's this? Holy shit, my microphone! Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, I'll just restart this again. Okay, I'll fade to black. All right, I'll just start the stream again. Okay, excellent. All right. And then cut or transition? Oh, that's too quick. I want transition. Okay, fade to black again. It's all right. The idiots at home don't know what's going on. All right. I'm a genius. I can handle this. No, I can't. Jake did all the work. Ah, man. Why is there a cat on the desk? Why? Who are you? Account for yourself, cat. God, you're... What a dirty bitch. Seriously, you need a bath. Wait. Female cats, are they called bitches? I think they're called bitches. I don't know, I don't like animals. Just licking itself. Oh, shit, transition. Yeah, okay. There we go. Excellent. All right. Oh, I did it with the microphone again! No, stop the damn microphone! Microphone, now work with me, damn it, you damn... I finally figured out everything. No, not again! Why is my company logo... No, not the microphone! Everything's working. No! No! Stop it! Stop it! What is this? No, stop! 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 No. No.
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
Oh, God. Can't find the messy music. Knock the spider out. Yeah, I get it. Out came the sunshine. Something, things they're gonna go like head metal. Down comes the rain. Watches the spider out. I'm doing a little dirty McCrump there. Sun and dried up all the rain. And it's the spider. And I was out the spout again. Okay, so far. Now he's getting epic about it. Okay. Oh, there's saliva coming down his tongue. Okay. How do people with hair that long even operate? It's like I'm surprised he doesn't get stuck in subways or something, subway doors. Okay. The water spout. Was there a cat? Is that you? What do you want? Okay. Oh, wait, no, I'm online. Okay, time to talk. Boom, space. Boom, me. Okay, we're back. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Up All Night with Jack Hogson. And holy shit, it's 9:15. Oh crap, there might be children listening. Damn it! God damn it! How's life treating you, cat? Just licking yourself? It's like, I know you groom yourself, but don't you just want a little bit of water on you? Wash yourself? Why are you like this, cat? Why does he have so many cats? There's like 14 other cats outside. Is he a wit? Oh, right. No, he's a warlock. Is he a warlock? What's the difference between a warlock and a wizard? Lizard. No, I know. Lizard, warlock. Wizard, lizard. Why isn't there a supervillain named Wizard Lizard? That's so weird. Strange. Can't believe I'm going to do this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Works a lot better if I don't say it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. No, I'm still doing it. Damn it. Hold on. Breathe in. Cat, why would you put your entire paw down my throat? Why would you do that? I'm trying to do breathe-in exercise. Oh, damn it, I was about to throw you around the room, but you're too cute. Okay. You're like Miss Blue. I hate your guts, but I can't throw. I'd kill her before I'd kill you. I don't know what your name is. I'm going to call you Princess Weirdpaw. There you go. That's your name. Okay, hold on. Where's the music? Where's the goddamn music? Now, hold on. They can wait. They're patient. After all, they subscribe to this channel. Yeah, where was the music? Where's the music? Was there ever any music? Was there ever any music to begin with? Or was it all a lie? Oh, okay, there's the music. Come on, give me something. Give me something short so I can get this show on the road. Holy crap, it's all... Holy... Yeah, I'm muted. I can say the shit word. Holy shit, it's 9:18. Seriously, if there's kids watching this channel, I don't know why they were watching Shoma. The guy draws bosoms all over the place. Even I'm not that obsessed. Well, I'm obsessed about other things, science and all that. That's so weird. Come on, give me something short. What's on this playlist? No. Well... When in doubt. Anything? Oh, damn it. Hold on. Damn it! Okay, I think I got it. Yes! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Up All Night with Jack Hogson. How you doing? Okay, I got it. This is my first time streaming on my own. Usually I do it with Supervillain friends or something. And I see there's only four people watching. Damn it. Am I that unpopular? Or was it all the screw-ups at the first 20 minutes? I guess so. Oh, there's some people in the chat. Okay, excellent. All right, excellent. Okay, now just to let you know, I'm kind of going into this very pro bono. I'm going into this raw. Do I want to go raw? WWF Raw? Was that the one where they were just beating children up in the audience and expect nobody was watching? Because it sucked. Okay, hold on. All right, so let's read some comments. You're coming in loud and clear, Jack. Of course I am. I'm a sexy beast in that regard. Says somebody name, oh, it's all one word. The Gujishe. Okay, the Gujishe. Why don't you put goddamn spaces between your name, unless that's what you want it. The Gujishe. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I spelled it wrong. Agojishe. Agojishe says, you're coming in loud and clear, Jack. And then he puts two happy faces. I guess he's that excited to see me. And then he says, that's female dogs are called that, Jack, Mr. Hogson. I've never met a dog named Princess Weirdclaw. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Then as Gojishe says, the microphone refuses to be denied tonight. And that's weird. It's been denying me all night. I don't get that. Okay. And then someone named Brayton, oh, there's a number in the name. Okay, that makes it even more confusing. Brayton's Movies Book Club. The Brayton Movies Book Club. And then he has a little crown next to it. It has, I don't know why. Is he a king or something? Oh, he must be number 2. Okay. Are you going to sip your brother if you're something? I've never done this before. I don't hang out with normal people or do the normal things. He says, I don't get the microphone bit. But, well, you see, Ed Brayton's move. I'm just going to make a nickname for you based on your avatar. You are Peppermint Rod Serling. All right, so Peppermint Rod Serling, he says, I don't get the microphone bit. Well, here's the thing. When you're, talking to people online, they sometimes use microphones. Sometimes I use the ones in the computer, but I decided to connect this. What is this thing called? Hold on. Gotta take my glasses off. The Blue. Blue, yeah. The microphone is called Blue. I don't know what kind of company that is. Jake usually handles, I can build a giant robot, no problem. But, the talking on the things, that confuses me. Jake usually takes care of that. Jake's not talking to me right now. I'll get into the detail about that right now. Okay. Agojishe. Okay, no, I'm going to make another nickname for you based on, Mountain Man with Pillow. Mountain Man with Pillow says, I don't know about you, Brayton. Who's Brayton? But rather intentional or not, I've already been entertained by this stream tonight. Oh, okay, well, we just started. And then Peppermint Rod Serling says, so, how's it going, Shay? I don't see... Oh, he must be referring to the Goji Shay. My face hurts from laughing at the ineptitude. Oh, he's probably talking about Peppermint Man there. All night long. Damn right I'm all night long. Oh, apparently he's moved up. He's #1 crown now. Okay. There you go, Peppermint Rod Serling. I wonder if he's seen the chat yet. Well, I'm looking at the chat now. Why are you asking? You could have been patient and waited. I've never met your mother, so I'm not going to call you sons of bitches. Can I get away with saying bitch? Yeah, it's late. If you're an adult letting your kids watch these things, I've seen the other streams. It's like if it's not, the fancy guy making fun of the fat guy with the high guy and the girl who sounds suspiciously like Boo, and then hey man, I'm Mark Rivers. I like to have sex with dolphins. How you doing? Well, you do. I like to have sex with dolphins. If it's not that guy, then yeah, you shouldn't have your children watch this, especially now that I'm here. All right. Okay. Is there anything pro about this though? Asks Mountain Man with Cat Pillow. And then Peppermint Rod Serling says, well, now we know Jack Hogson and Raph Hogson aren't the same people. They had mixed Shay and my name's mixed up. No, we have somebody new. Again, I'm not even going to bother to read your name because it's Random Given 19914. It's weird. I'm just going to call you Arg. Arg says, I just stumbled upon this. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. Jack Hogson, that's me on the screen. I decided to go with something a little self-deprecating. Self-deprecating. Hold on. Is that the right word? Self-deprecating. Huh? No. Stay away from my dictionary. Okay, as long as it's not poop, we're good. Yeah, I decided to go with something self-deprecating. Just to show that I'm a humble individual. Because this is my first stream. And I think it's going well so far. Yes. Okay. What else? Oh, somebody named Kaiju come under. Blue Laser Light says, the microphone bit is Jack Hogson's greatest crime against humanity yet. Well, I haven't blown up a bus of nuns. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty good there. Nah. May as well just confess now, Jack Raff. No, Raff is... who's Raff? Raff isn't the Crimson Weirdo. Crimson Weirdo's a completely different creature. He's out. Okay, so, you inferior twits, if you have any questions for me, now's the time to do it. So I'll just wait for questions. You're really good at ping pong, Cat. Let's do that again. That is some good ping pong, Cat. Though I won. Questions. Give me your questions. want your questions, give it to me. I want your questions, give them to me. I want your questions, give them to me. Well, I'm not going to say anything if you're not saying anything. I don't know how this works. This is my first time. What's that? Oh, you want me to read my biography? Okay, I guess so. All right, give me a moment. Let me bring it up, because I don't remember it offline. I wrote it somewhere. Good cat. I like you, Princess Weirdclaw. Okay, I haven't read this in a while. Oh, wait, that's a big word. Let me make sure I get it right. Hold on.
We are looking at how to pronounce this name from Greek mythology.
Get to it!
How do you say it correctly? Hecatoncheires.
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 Hecatoncheires. Okay, hecatoncheires. Okay, there we go. Full name, Jack Hogson. Nah, damn it! Jack Hecatoncheires Hogson. That's a Hecatoncheires, by the way, are the 100-handed giants. Nicknames and aliases. Jack yeah. I'm not going to go into the black screen. I'm not going to go to the black screen. I'm just going to do the stream. Oh my God, no! Okay, thank you, cat. You pressed the right button. Good cat. I like you. You're mine now. Full name, Jack Hecatoncheires Hogson. Nicknames and aliases, Jack H. Hogson, Jack Hogson, Jackie Boy, Jackie, the Hogsonator, King of the Mad Scientists, the Magician of Theory, the Gargantua of Genius, the Last of the Red Hat Swamis, the Incinerator of Insidious Idiocy. Better change that one. God's Christmas Gift to the World, Buddy of Buckrug, the Scientist of Swiss, the Worshipper of the Crimson Goddess, Lover of Pike. Who's Pike? That's weird. Somebody must have wrote this in the future. Age 25, species human. Last time I checked, yeah. Homeworld, Earth, Universe 052111987. Again, that's Universe 052111987. Affiliations, the Global Lords United Endeavor, simply known as G.L.U.E. or GLUE, a small supervillain organization. Height, 5 feet 10 inches. Yeah, 1.78 millimeters for you British folks out there who can't read English. Weight, 62 kilograms or 137 pounds for you British people who can't read. Eyes, hazel. Quite nice hazel, I might add. Hair, as brown as gold. Known relatives, Juan Herbert Hogson. That's my dad. He's half Spain. He's Spaniard. Mother, June Ji Hwan Hogson. Mother, she's Korean. Janet Hogson. Bitch sister, younger sister, bitch. He who shall not be named. Bastard. And my clone, Gemini Jack HH0001. Okay, let's see what we got here. Serving as the science officer of the Global Lords United Endeavor, the brilliant, confident, tenacious, yet somewhat inept mad science. Okay, I'm not reading this anymore. Screw this. No. If you're going to say bad things about me, I'm not going to say anything. Oh! Hey, we got some actual comments and questions. Cool. Okay, let's see this. Nah. Don't like that. No, not reading that. No. My thoughts on Gundam. Go away, whoever you are. No. No, I haven't read your book, Patrick. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, he got a normal name. Why don't you have normal names? Oh, there we go. Okay. Is your fridge running? I don't have a fridge. I just have a giant ice cave. I just throw all the food in there. I think there's a Yeti, but I get scared and too cold to say anything. Brayton's apparently talking to somebody. Hey, Raph, what are you Jake's doing right now? You can't... Oh, that's an impression of Gabe. I know Gabe. Yeah, Gabe's like, hey, Raph, thanks. What do you think Jake's doing right now? Okay. Yeah, that's my Gabe impression. Okay, I can do other impressions. Just check this out. Hey there, everybody. I'm Detective David Corruption. I'm here to steal money and be all weird. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, man. How you doing? It's me. It's Jake. You all know me, man. Okay? What do you think Camera's doing right now? Huh? Next impression. Hello, everybody. I'm Slimeball. I'm a stick in the mud asshole. Hello, everybody. I'm Boo. I'm a horrible little girl from outer space who treats Jack Hogson terribly, and I'm so fancy, and I fly around everywhere because I have telepathic powers, and I wear a really cool cape and a really cool hat, and I smell like orchid flowers, and I have big, bright, beautiful, opaque eyes. When you look at them, it's like staring into the stars late at night, and I have a very adorable smile that everybody loves except Jack Hogson, even though Jack Hogson himself sometimes looks at my smile, and he's like, oh my god, why is that such a nice smile? And my skin is smooth, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, enough of that one. Hello, everybody, it's me, Miss Blue. You want these puppies? Bang, 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 bang. No, that was a terrible impression of Miss Blue. Jack Hogson, I need money. Give it to me. Ow! Why would you do that, Miss Blue? Do you want me to slap you with the other things? Ah! Both of them, no! Okay, and finally, I'm Slimeball's stupid demon son. I suck. There we go. That was over some good impressions. What was I doing? Is your fridge running? Yeah, no, it's an ice cave. Self-deprecating, huh? Says Laser Beamlight. So how many times have you failed to confess your true feelings to Andrew... But seriously, though, Jack, who is your greatest inspiration amongst the pantheon of mad scientists? Good question. That guy I see in the mirror every day! Whoa! Yeah! I am so freaking cool. I am the coolest dude ever. Yeah, I truly am. But no, I have to say, I think I have a big respect for the historical mad scientist and daredevil known as Professor Fate, who was a major supervillain figure at the turn of the century. Granted, he never took over any cities and barely murdered anybody, but his destruction of the Eiffel Tower is definitely a historical event that shall be remembered forever. Also, when I was a little kid, I was kind of a part of the Biko Korosami fan club. I think it's... Oh, I haven't talked about her in ages. What happened? It's dark now. Oh, right. There's a delay. Okay. Yeah. Biko from Japan. I used to be part of her fan club, but then, yeah, she went into space and nobody ever saw her again. There was also a guy... I think one of my first mad scientists, he wasn't really a mad scientist. He was just some dude who was obsessed with mermaids. He looked like Eugene Levy. Okay, let's see what else we got here. But seriously, though, Jack, who is your greatest inspiration amongst the pantheon of mad scientists? Me, baby! All right, how does a Zoo Ranger, says Peppermint Rod Serling, balance the episodic storytelling with a quasi-mythological structure? What does it suggest about the role in shaping Japanese superhero archetypes compared to Western counterparts? Good question. You see, Jetman, the show that came before it, was too adult and stupid, so they decided just to make it childish, but still kept it stupid. I've never seen Jew Ranger. All right? I don't know what the hell you're talking about, nerd. Peppermint Rod Sterling loves the Power Rangers from Japan, I guess. That's what they're called, right? Power Rangers in Japan? Okay. Then Blue Beam Light says, Jack, have you been drinking? Like, more than usual. This is an old photo. I don't have any Jack Daniels on me. I just have some nice vodka. Yeah. Actually, this is vodka with seltzer water. Sort of a mix I get from the local superhero farmer market. Not superhero farmer market, supervillain farmer market. That's the spot right there. Okay. I'm Boo. I'm a stupid little girl. I'm so dumb. I fly around everywhere. God, how I hate her. All right. Mountain Man with Pillow Cat says, are you getting enough oxygen? Yeah, I think I'm getting enough oxygen. Blue Beam Laser thing says, Jack, I think these have been some mistake here. Where can I find the Miss Blue channel? You gotta pay up, that's for sure. Yeah, she's not cheap. So, I have some videotapes, but I'm not gonna show them on YouTube. What do you think? I'm stupid? Okay. Are you stupid? Are we all stupid? We're all stupid for ice cream. Alright, how has the portrayal of the Time Lords of Gallifrey evolved better or worse over the past 60 years? Do these shifts suggest anything about the changing audience expectations for authority? Well, it's a British TV show, so of course they've touched the Time Lords with a soft hand. And then when you get into the modern era, I'm not a nerd. I don't know what Doctor Who is. I don't know what a Gallifrey is. Santorha. You gotta admit, Toiletnator is quite an admirable villain, says Arg. I think you're just making stuff up. I've never met the Toiletnator. There's Toilet Tiger. He's real. He's a tiger who unfortunately was cursed by an evil toilet and they merged into a singular being. Poor guy. Thankfully, he's been clean and sober for the last 40 years. But, you know, you're still half toilet, so. Blue Beam Laser Man, Keiju Commander, says, Jack, what was your greatest accomplishment and most bitter defeat? Probably figuring out this thing. That's my most bitter defeat. No. My most bitter defeat was, burping. No. My most bitter defeat was the creation of something that I can only refer to as the Bowel Disruptor Ray. Bowel Disruptor Ray. It's a laser beam that causes disruptions in your bowels. It would have been a fantastic weapon of embarrassment had I not pointed it to a friend who didn't deserve it, and she shall remain nameless. She's forgiven me, but still, that's like when you think guns are fun and then you accidentally shoot yourself, and it's like, ow, this stuff hurts. Okay, so, as far as my greatest accomplishment goes, get back to me once I conquered the world. I do have to admit, I like my giant robot, but that's more of a cult thing because I'm the only member in that cult. I like my giant robot, Mechano Hogson. That was a pretty good robot. Actually, yeah, it's currently broken again. I don't know, my penis? I had to genetically alter my penis because every time I kept going to jail, I noticed how small everyone else was. It's like, contrary to popular belief, a lot of human beings are pretty average size, so I genetically altered my nether nether regions, and, well, I'm not really proud of it. It's really hard when you gotta, like, use the restroom and not be noticed. Welcome to the Jack Hogson Show. A brand new day. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Huzzah! Okay, let's go ahead and see what's in the comment section. Are you getting enough oxygen? Sure. Jack, do you think there is a mistake here? Where can I find the Miss Blue channel? Are you familiar with intergalactic OnlyFans? Well, it's like that, but more expensive, so you're not getting nothing. Jack, how has the betrayal of the Time Lords of Gallifrey evolved better for worse for over the past 60 years? Do these shifts suggest anything about changing the audience expectation for authority? Nerd! Okay, you gotta admit, Toilinator is quite an admirable villain. He is not a real villain. Toilet Tiger is. Jack, what was your greatest accomplishment and most bitter defeat? I'm gonna skip that question for obvious reasons. All right, and then Mountain Man with Cat Pillow says, for not being a nerd, you're wearing some nerdy-looking glasses here, Jack. Listen, buddy, when you're a mad scientist, you read a lot when you're young, you ruin your vision, and I'm not putting contact lenses on my eyeball for any reason whatsoever, because that's just a terrible idea. And then what else we got here? Oh, yeah, and plus I'm a mad scientist. Wearing a lab coat is like wearing a yarmulke if you're going to a bar mitzvah. You got to keep it on the whole time. I hope that's right. I hope I said the right thing. Oh, God, I hope I don't get in trouble for that one. Okay, welcome back to the Jack Hogson Up All Night Show. Up all night long with Jack Hogson, yeah. Okay, so, where are we going at? Where are we going? What are we looking at? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we here? Oh my God, how long have I been on? How long has this crap fest been going? 46 minutes? Holy crap, holy goly, doly mosey. Mosey's, holy crap, I thought this would end in just a matter of minutes. Up all night with Jack Hogson, was I thinking? Okay, let's see. What else do we have in the questions? Okay, Peppermint Rod Sterling says, considering the unique gaseous microlimits and environmental challenges of Southern California, how might Amber Lee's reporting implicitly shape public perception of climate change at the local level? Oh, yeah, Amber Lee's a local weather woman at CBS. Older Asian lady. She's okay looking, I guess. Well, she's cute, but she's not my style. It's like I'm more into tan blondes or blood-sucking blondes. Not Miss Blue. No, not Miss Blue. Or do I like Miss Blue? What you doing over there, cat? Okay, but no, I think she's just a reporter at a local LA station. So I don't know why you'd bring her up. I don't know how she would have any kind of change on the climate. But I'm guessing you have a big crush on her, don't you, Peppermint Rod Serling? You dog, you. Okay. And then Goji Shea says, since you're such a skilled impressionist, have you ever tried giving a go at Tim Curry? Tim Curry. Who's Tim Curry? Hello, everybody. I'm Tim Curry. Try my curry restaurant. Ah, my name's Tim. No, that's a little on the racist side, isn't it? Yeah, that was terrible. I don't even know who Tim Curry is. I just made that up. Damn it! Oh my goodness, 48 minutes? Going on 49? 4, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. 49 minutes! Wait a minute. I can actually bring somebody aboard. Hold on. Let me see if we can come aboard. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah. One moment. Let me see. I'm doing this all with one hand. I don't need to do this with one hand. I can do this with two hands. Okay. Holy shit. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. 50 minutes. We've been going on for 50 minutes. Oh, God, this is scary. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to need some guests. Okay, hold on. I'm going to use my mad scientist powers to call some people. Oh, my God. I can do this. I don't need guests. I'm scared. No, it's good. Everyone's asking me questions. Everyone's being interactive. Oh, my God. I don't know what I'm doing. How can the Crimson Weirdo do this every night as his normal alter ego? Brayton Connor. That's right. The Crimson Weirdo and Brayton Connor are one and the same. Yeah. Yeah, and it's such a common name, too. Nobody will notice that the Crimson Weirdo is secretly someone else. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what's going on. What am I doing? Why are we here? I am panicking a bit. The cat's enjoying my presence. How you doing, cat? Getting some hair in the computer. That's Raph's problem. Raph. Warlock Raph. Terrible, horrible Raph. Yeah. Oh, I hate that guy. Here's my impression of Raph. Duh. Okay, let's go ahead and read some more comments. Wait, am I back on screen? Oh yeah, am I back on screen? Oh, there I am back on screen. All right. Since you're such a skilled impressionist. Oh wait, no, let's not read that again. Somebody new. Space Boy Lewis. Oh, that's a lot easier name than the rest. What's wrong with you people? Why is the onion on your shirt sad? Oh, that's not an onion. That's a Sashel, the third angel from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I think he's just sad because he's sad that he didn't get to last in multiple episodes. He's a pretty cool dude, though. Despite the fact he's trying to blow up the world or something. You know, the angels from Evangelion. Do you know a supervillain by the name of Bomb Swapper? No, but he sounds like a pretty cool guy, unless Bomb Swapper's like some weird sexual thing. Random Fan, 1942. We didn't win the war then. What are you referring to? The facade is cracking, says Peppermint Rod Serling. No, it isn't. I can keep this up all night. Oh, God, it's 52 minutes. My God. I might end this. All right. Anti-comedy. There you go. This is anti-comedy. I had this planned from the very beginning. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be okay. All right, let's read some more let's read some more questions. You guys are hot. You guys are dynamite. You guys are sexy beasts. I just want to eat sushi off the. Actually, no, I don't know. You guys probably have hair all over your big beer bellies. That's a horrible thought. One moment. God, why does it taste like orange juice? Blech. Cat, don't lick that. Okay. All right. You're good. You can do this. Let's go back to reading questions. Huh. Inflamo the Magician, my old friend. Long time no see. Do you enjoy close-up magic? I know that's a sexual thing coming from you, you weirdo, but I don't know. Inflamo, you old sassy man, you. God, Inflamo's a great guy. He's a professional magician, but he's also a pyromaniac. So it's like he comes on the show. It's like you hire him to do a birthday party. He's okay. It's like, hello, everybody. I'm Inflamo the Magician. And everything's going okay. And then and now my first trick, and he pulls out a bunch of oil and fire and just burns your house down. Oh, what a great guy, Inflamo. Don't invite him to your house, by the way. It's a bad idea. The facade is cracking. Yes, peppermint Rod Serling. I know that. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could woodchuck chuck wood? Chuck wood, says. I'm just going to call you Shay because that was dumb. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Woodchuck, woodchuck, chuck. Oh my God, 55 minutes. Oh God. Oh, Buckrug, oh my mighty Lord and Savior, just avenge me. Oh, Inflamo the Magician says, a new tour of my fabulous Fireball Follies coming this fall. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, Inflamo, you old cad, you. If I was attracted to men, oh yeah. I'd take you out for sushi. Should I just restart the show on that? No, there's no need to. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Do you know the Muffin Man? Says Space Boy Lewis. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. He was actually a British singer from the 1960s who flew around in a hover cookery. That's like a little kitchen. It was like a UFO mixed with a kitchen where he would make bakery while flying through the skies of Britain. He was a fairly cool guy who would make muffins for people for free, but if you said his muffins sucked or demanded what is it called when you ask for your money back? Refund. Yeah, when you ask for a refund, he gets angry, and then he would just chase you and throw like the really old hard stale muffins from a cannon. He had a wonderful singing voice, and that man went on to become the lead singer for Herman Hermits, hence the song The Muffin Man. So I gotta do my muffin machine. The muffins. So I don't know how the song goes. Dun, 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 dun. I am the Muffin Man. Catch me as fast as you can. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's a good song. Um, Shay says, I'd say it's not just the facade that's cracking, Brayton. Okay, and then Kaiju Commander says, how many licks does it take to get to a Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Wait, Tootsie Rolls and Tootsie Pops are one and the same? Huh, that's weird. Arg says, what other villain groups and alliances are you aware of? Oh God, that's a good. Well, there's the Ginger Trio, but those guys suck. You know, two brothers and one sister. They're triplets. Then they're ginger. You know, it's like arrogant little bastards from Palos Verdes. God, what else is there? What other supervillain organizations? There's Shakem Blue Productions. That's Miss Blue's company. It kind of counts as a supervillain organization, but it's really just a small studio that's located somewhere on the dark side of the moon. A lot of terrifying interns, all sexual predators in their own right. Literally, they're flesh-eating monsters who also like to get it on with their prey. It's weird. She hires some weird people. Actually, let's pretend I didn't say that at all. Okay, let's move on. Oh, the Sexy Dragon Restaurant. Despite its horrible sound and terrible mascot, that's kind of a supervillain organization. There's only two guys. There's Bo, the cook. He's cool. He's a freelance henchman. He does almost anything. And the guy who owns it is Kill Long, who at first I thought was like a white guy pretending to be a Chinese guy, but it turned out he was actually a Chinese guy who was misplaced from ancient China, the Middle Ages, the Kui Wang dynasty, I think. And so, yeah, he's a time-displaced Asian guy. So he's not a stereotype. He just comes from that era. So he's the head of the restaurant. He's a pretty good cook in his own right. Actually, no, they're not really villains. They're actually pretty cool dudes, all things considered. I eat there all the time. I'm not supposed to eat there. Everyone else in Glue hates their guts. I guess the Apexar Army, but, you know, nobody wants to talk about the Apexar Army. Just assholes. All of them. Earthbreaker's cool, you know, until he, like, buries your house. But, you know, I don't know. Does Earthbreaker? What goes on to your screaming sonic face, you gigantic mole monster, Earthbreaker? Earthbreaker. Earthbreaker. Oh, God, we're at an hour mark. Holy shit, I can't believe this is going. How many licks? Inflame of the mission. Oh, yeah, I read that. Spaceboy Lewis says, take a shot every time it fades to black. Oh, yeah, you're going to get drunk. Peppermint Rod Serling says, hairball. Oh, no, I was just vomiting. There's a big difference. Who is your heroic arch nemesis? That's you know what's funny? You'd think we supervillains would be fighting superheroes all the time. But it's not like the old days. In the old days, there would be like some dedicated superheroes. Like, you know, we're talking like maybe the 50s or the 60s, you know, post-war. Because before the war, it was just a bunch of weirdos with magic powers. And they did whatever, whoever had the money. You know, contrary to popular belief, superheroes were completely fictional back in the 30s. But then the post-war came, and the horrors of World War II inspired a lot of supervillains and assholes with magic powers not to be evil. So there was a sort of a golden age of superheroes that lasted for a while. But then the 60s ended with the economic boom and the destruction of the hippies, and a lot of superheroes just kind of fell off the radar. They either got too corporate, like the first yuppies, or they just didn't care about fighting crime anymore. So yeah, and it's weird. It's like there are superheroes out there, but they're really just like a bunch of like fancy celebrities who just fight amongst themselves. You know, it's like, what is it? Like, me and the members of Glue, we were what was it? We were robbing a bank. We took a child hostage, like a 5-year-old child. You know, the prettiest blonde white kid you'll ever see. So this was the early 90s. We weren't out of the 80s yet. So, You know, that way we knew if we took anyone else hostage, we wouldn't give a shit, you know, because, you know, white privilege and all that. So no offense to the kid. The kid turned out to be a really awesome homemaker later in life. You know, his wife works. But anyways, but yeah, no. Yeah, we took him hostage, and then it's like the cyber capitalist showed up. He's a capitalist who wears a battle armor. And then the patriotic patriot showed up, and he's like, I don't know, a guy who dresses in the American flag or something. And then they started complaining about things that had absolutely nothing to do with the bank robbery. And it's like it's like it lasted so long. They were like complaining about like very minor bullshit. Like I think they were complaining about a party they had a couple of days ago and how one of them didn't use a doily or something. And then they started getting into a death battle, and they took out a bunch of police officers. And it's like we just returned the kid to his family. Stephen Myers, I think his name was. Nice kid. Like I said, he grew up to be a really cool stay-at-home husband. We still get Christmas cards from him and vice versa. In fact, we keep in contact with a lot of our hostages in Glue. And it's like, you know, Jake used to be a hostage. He never left us. I hope that's not the Stockholm syndrome. But yeah, no, there's really no superheroes anymore. And then most of the superheroes are just supervillains who don't want to admit they're supervillains. Like there's Man. He's a guy with superpowers. He's corrupt. And then there's Superbat, and you know he's corrupt. He doesn't give a shit. He's rich. I don't know why he calls himself Superbat. So he owns a baseball team. But yeah, no, he just looks like a guy with gold skin in a suit. It sucks, really. Yeah, there's no superheroes. Even Boo, she used to be a superhero, and then she joined our organization because, you know, she's one of those weird-looking alien superheroes and never succeed here on Earth. I'm Boo. I'm gonna join your organization. Yeah, I'm gonna do my cute little dance. Doing the little Boo dance. Boo is my superheroic arch nemesis. I hate her. I hate her guts. She sucks. Okay, there you go. I answered your question. Okay, what else we got here? An hour and 4 minutes. Holy crap. Okay. And Flamo has some things. Oh, wait, now hold on. Comments are coming in hot. You guys are really, really invested in this horrible play acting going on. Shay says, I have a feeling we die of alcohol poisoning if we took a shot whenever the screen goes to black. He replies to Space Boy Lewis. I like calling you Shay as opposed to Mountain Man Cat Pillow. Although Mountain Man Cat Pillow is probably a villain I'm going to get sued by. Oh, and Flamo the Magician says, new tour of my fabulous Fireball Follies coming this fall. Oh, I read that. And then he says, Woodsparks Fire. I love it. And Flamo, you're so awesome. I love you. You're such a cool dude. Of course, he has. You might want to change your name. I think Inflamo is a reference to something. So, and if it's a reference to the fact that you're gay, then you chase that rainbow all the way, my friend. Yeah, rainbow all the way. My voice is getting a little raffy. Okay. Random fan of 1942. He says, what is your favorite animal? That's a good question. The griffin. And then Inflamo says, I throw fireballs. There's also a cannon in my act. Blah, boom. He's a little annoying after an hour, so you have to kind of time your... No offense, Inflamo, you're kind of a one-note character. And then Peppermint Rod Serling says, all this talk of muffins is spiking my blood sugar. You should do something about that. But yeah, the Muffin Man. I don't know, is he still alive or not? I am the Muffin Man. Here's my muffin cart, pass as you can. I'm the blah 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 blah. I got a money my muffin machine. I am the Muffin Man. Did you know the Herman Monster is the name of the person that created Munster cheese? No, Space Boy Lewis, I did not know that. So Herman Monster, wonderful guy, not a villain, not a hero. Well, actually, he was a hero. He was a pretty good guy. Who shot JR? Oh God, Queen of the Ants. Yeah, the Queen of the Ants shot JR. I think so. Or was that a season of Dream? Oh. 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 Crimson Weirdo. Speaking of vomit, what is your El Polo Loco order, Jackie boy? We must get together there so that you may return to the guillotine you stole from. So that you may return the guillotine you stole from my pawn shop, mofo. Yeah. Should I do this as an impression of the Crimson Weirdo? Speaking of vomit, what is your El Polo Loco, Jackie boy? We must get together so that you may return the guillotine you stole from my pawn shop, mofo. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good impression. Okay. I'm the Crimson Widow. I have a man in space. No, seriously, I have a man in space. Jack Hostage, coming this summer, starring Mel... Not going to read that. Peppermint Broad Sterling. And then Flamo the Magician says, I'm something of a stay-at-home husband along with my male aquatic lift partner, Melvin. All gays are welcome at Inflamo's Big Top Circus. Yeah, confirmation that Inflamo's gay in case anybody's interested. I know Miss Blue wants to get with you, but Miss Blue's kind of stupid in that regard. She's bisexual. Shay says, are you aware of the existence of the disco plesiosaur? Yeah. The disco plesiosaur is kind of an arch nemesis to Rina Yokohama. She is our resident ninja / accountant. Is she accountant? No, she's more like, she's a ninja, but she mostly does like talent scouts and secretarial work. So she's not really, she's not a very good ninja, but we like her nonetheless. She's scary as all get-go. And that's not just a giant scar across her head. Yeah, but no, she used to live near Lakeside at the foot of Mount Fuji. And her and the Disco Plesiosaur used to fight all the time. The Disco Plesiosaur is a giant plesiosaur who somehow has musical contraptions melded into his back, and he just plays funky beats. And it's so great and appealing that people just start dancing in his presence. And oh my God, an hour and 9 minutes. Oh my God, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. An hour and 10 minutes. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. An hour and 11 minutes? Holy crap. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the Disco Plesiosaur. Yeah, it's, typical giant dinosaur with cybernetic parts. How he got them, I don't know. But yeah, he plays those funky beats. I don't know how he's doing. I haven't checked up on him. But yeah, he's definitely one of the least popular lake monsters out there. I'm going to take a swizzle. Swizzle means a gulp. Random fan says, have you created a giant monster to destroy the city for ransom? No, I don't need to create a giant monster. I got a giant robot, Hogson. Yeah, I'd show you a picture, but let's face it, I don't know what the hell I'm doing tonight. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. Just imagine, if you will, a giant robot made in my image. It's not very good, but it gets the job done. Oh, wait a minute. I'm running the show here. Yeah, I might as well send a link. Okay, hold on. Where's the picture? Hold on. Hogson. Where's Hogson? Hogson. Where's Hogson? Oh, there you go. Oh, I guess I can show it on screen. Yeah, how about I do that? Hold on. Yeah, give me a second. I'll put some visual flair. I'll share my stupid robot since you guys are interested. Because let's see how long we've been going. An hour and 12 minutes. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. An hour and 13 minutes? Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, I was going to send links, but I might as well just kind of like maybe change the screen up. What am I doing? At least this is going better than some of Raph's recent streams. Is it? Is it? Is it? All right, for you random fan, here we go. Yeah, that's Meccano Hogson on screen. That's my personal giant robot. I made it in my image, mostly spare parts from Russia. You know, before Russia got lame again. Yeah. So yeah, that's my giant robot right there. So, enjoy. Okay, I'm going to read some more questions. Then I'm probably going to run away. Thoughts on Dirty McCruption? Says random fan. I don't know what the hell is that guy's deal. Scares the hell out of me. I swear we've killed him multiple times, but he just keeps coming back. That or it's his brother, you know, Canon Film Group law rules. Oh, you killed my brother. Well, here goes my identical twin cousin. Here's my identical roommate. You know, it's like that kind of weird thing. Oh, yeah, Crimson Weirdo says, Inflamo, may I bring my perverted roommate, sea life partner, Mark, Inflamo? We're not fruity, by the way. We're just tooty. And Inflamo says, of course, my wizard from another lizard. Oh, yeah, that's right. Wizards stick together. You know, unlike most mad scientists, I don't mind magic. You know, I prefer science is a little more reliable, but, you know, I dabble in the dark arts every once in a while. Disco's Extinct Lull, says Peppermint Rod Serling. All right. Oh. Holy crap, the Disco Plesiosaur. He's in the chat. He says, I'm good, brother. Thanks for the shout out. Okay, Disco Plesiosaur, I didn't know you could understand and speak English. Okay. Usually when I see you, you're just like... You know, you sound like that when you meet him in person, but I guess because of your cybernetic parts, you can actually, you know, communicate by computers. Wow, Disco Plesiosaur. Why do you hate Rina Yokohama so much? Is it a misunderstanding or something? Okay. And then he follows up with Disco Plesiosaur and says, thanks, fam. Then he needs his little dance there. Okay, good for you, Disco Plesiosaur. I didn't know you could communicate. Disco, keep dancing the night away, good sir, says Shay. And then Peppermint Rod Serling says it's been an hour and 12 minutes and 48 seconds longer than Jack usually goes for. Yeah, I'm actually doing, once you get past the technical difficulties, it actually goes really well. Well, to be honest, when you really think about it, I've only been streaming for 46 minutes, you know, because the first half an hour was dedicated to me screwing up constantly. And the show had to be delayed by an hour because, you know, Jack Hogson had tummy troubles. Random G fan likes the giant robot. Oh, thank you very much. Nice to know that. So, and I'm going to take the damn robot off the screen. So it's a clunker and a lemon, but I still love it. Random G fan says there needs to be more magic and science co-users. Yeah, but then you get into alchemy, and those guys are like fancy. Inflamo the Magician, he says illusionists are posers. Magic's where the mystery is. Oh, okay, good. For a moment I thought you were making fun of mad scientists. Yeah, no, I agree. Illusionists suck. Although, why are all of them so damn sexy? Inflamo, you're a good-looking dude. Why are magicians and illusionists well, not all sorcerers. The Crimson Weirdo leaves a lot lacking, but seriously, what's going on? Oh, and Disco Plesiosaur says, it's just my crippling social anxiety. I'm way better writing than talking. Disco Plesiosaur, wonderful. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll bring you on board. Hold on, I'll get the teleporter ready. What do you think of all the newbie commentators I've been having tonight, Brayton? Who's Brayton? And then Peppermint Rod Sterling says, dorks everywhere. Hey, you don't talk about my friends that way. You don't talk about Inflamo, Disco Plesiosaur. You can go ahead and, make fun of the Crimson Weirdo. Screw that guy. Okay. Wow, I'm all caught up. Okay. What's been going on in my life recently? I don't know. So many weird things. I tried getting Miss Blue on the show tonight, but she was busy. Something about washing her hair and telling me to go to hell because she hates me and that she wanted to come on my show regardless. And it's like, come on, woman, you've done worse for less. And she says, well, check out these breasts. And then she hit me and ran away. It's like, it's really hard for people to run away in high heels, but I think she's been doing it so long, she's actually really good at it. So my face still hurts. What's this? Oh, I got a goatee. That's cool. I didn't know I was growing a goatee. Cat, you want to feel this? You just didn't stand behind the computer? Okay, cool. All right. Hold on. Oh, I'm still live streaming. I forgot. Okay. All right. I think we're done because I don't want to go any further. Oh, Crimson Weirdo. He says, tell the foul wench to return my drum set. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about me? Oh, wait. Yeah, you're talking about Miss Blue. Yeah, Miss... as bad as the members of Gluo is about borrowing your stuff, at least we eventually returned them, or at least you know where we live so you can get them. But yeah, Miss Blue. Oh, God, we're all going to have to take a trip to the moon and see what we're going to do up there. Knowing our luck, she's probably going to moon us. Shay says, are you aware of the angry scientist from Sheep in the Big City, Jack? Is that much of a difference between mad and angry scientists? No, he's pretty spot on. He's still a mad scientist despite being angry. So he's more sour-y, though. Sour. What are your thoughts on henches and thugs? God, if you find good ones, they don't last long because they usually get killed by the hero. It's weird, yeah, like Superbat. It's like, he lets all the psychotic clowns who, leave behind used condoms everywhere alive and well. Yet, he's constantly like killing henchmen left and right. It's like, I understand some of the henchmen got it coming. Like that Russian guy with the flamethrower, that guy sucked. It's like, and it really sucked. It's like, what is it? There was like a nice lady from Africa who was just visiting. He just pushed her into the subway system. And everyone else was just standing there like, oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. How did the lady end up falling there? We're normal people. We're stupid. And Russian henchmen with a flamethrower just walked away. It was all on the cameras. It's like, we other supervillains thought that was pretty terrible. And we never knew why he did it. For all we know, it was a hate crime. Thankfully, he got killed. Like, I don't know what happened. I think Superbat's mom, punched him in the nose and he exploded. He's dead. I hope he's dead. If he's not dead, I'll find him. I'll kill him. But yeah, some henchmen are assholes. Because henchmen, there's a thin line between henchmen and just regular criminals. And it's really hard to find good henchmen who aren't just criminals. Because if they're just criminals and they think you're lame, they're going to try to take over your business. And they're not even funny, too. Like, like good henchmen, they can at least, dress in funny costumes and join the banter with the supervillains. But it's like regular criminals. It's like, hey, fucko, give us your money, bitch. I only know 2 words. Fuck, bitch, fuck, bitch, fuck, bitch, fuck, bitch, fuck, bitch. Because I'm a normal person. I drink beer and I impregnate women because I'm normal. I'm a normal person. That's like, that sucks. You don't want that. You want you want henchman 21. You want, hey everybody, it's me. I'm a bee man with claws. That guy's cool. But you don't want a normal criminal working for you. Those guys suck. The Glue organization doesn't really have any henchmen. We have a janitor, kind of a demon girl with red hair. She's nice. She barely talks to me, though. She keeps her distance. Says something about the space-time continuum. Oh, yeah, we have Dead McMahon. He's a zombie. He's sort of like our MC whenever we do events. But for the most part, he just stays in his room. So, he's very sentient. He's a very high-functioning zombie. But yeah, we don't really have much of the way henchman. For a while, we thought Jake was a henchman, and we treated him like a henchman, but then we realized he's a lot more competent. He grows our weed. He shares his weed for free. And, what was it? He says it's a lot cheaper to be it's more financially valuable to not have henchmen with superhero laws and taxes than it is. So sometimes henchmen get blown up to become supervillains. So because it just helps on the taxes later, I guess. Okay. Wow, I'm rambling. Okay, let's see what's going on. Inflammable Magician says the Russians set back the flamethrowing industry for 40 fudging years. Oh yeah, that guy sucks. So I don't like it anyway. I can't do a Russian accent. Is Wolfman one of your superhero arch enemies? No, that's Boo's arch nemesis. So plus I don't think Wolfman is really all there, if you know what I mean. Crimson Weirdo, he says, yeah, I mean to look at my henchman, look at my henchman, says Crimson Weirdo. All he wants to do is take over my personality. I'm taking applications, by the way. There's a casting couch at the back of my pawn shop. Yeah. Don't worry, the Crimson Weirdo is not a sexual being, so it's not like Miss Blue where you just come in to buy some apricots and she's like, check out these, and she throws apricots at you, and it gets into like weird territory after that. I'm going to take a sip. I've been talking a lot lately because it's been an hour and 25 minutes. Wow. Holy crap, I can't believe I've been going this long. I think I have a thirst for it. A craving. Yeah. Okay. Shay says, I wonder if Wolfman might end up showing up here to the chat too, Brayton. I don't know who Brayton is. And then Peppermint Rod Serling says, I hear Wolfman is hanging around with Gary Coleman these days as the new Boo. Peppermint Rod Serling, no. Random Fan says, wait, is that the red weather spirit alien Nova in the background? Yeah, I have him around for good luck. Some people think it's supposed to be a offensive caricature, but it's like, no, you're Japanese monsters, asshole. Again, normal people, you can't trust them. Oh, I like to drink beer, and I like to drink beer because I'm a normal person. Oh, look, it's Godzilla. Should I just stand there and just shoot a normal gun at him? Yeah, a normal gun will take out Godzilla. Bang, bang. Oh, no, he's coming towards me. Bang, bang. Why isn't my gun working? Bang, bang. I'm stupid. I'm a normal person. I'm being killed by Godzilla. Ah! Welcome to hell, normal person. So you thought you could kill Godzilla with a gun. That's considered the 11th sin. Welcome to the 8th level of hell. Godzilla's a war crime victim and a criminal, I think. Oh, my goodness. An hour and 27 minutes. Okay. Crimson Weirdo says, no, not that's disgusting. I would never twist somebody that way. Just come to my back door and we'll see what we can make happen. Inflamo says, I volunteer. Oh, Inflamo. Oh, Crimson Weirdo. Shay says, out of all the aliens you've encountered since becoming a scientist, is there any particular that stands out really out there, not counting Boo? Yeah, Boo's okay. Slimeball, he's an employer. They're both aliens. There's Queen Nolina. She's sort of a, the sexy squid woman. She's a little more, she's much more well-behaved and nicer than Miss Blue, but they're still in that weird hentai level of villainy. She's like an aunt to me, but it makes it weirder when she kind of comes on to me. Bang Bang, Shrink, Roar, Kapow, literally all the Godzilla films. How do you watch that noise? Yeah, tell me about it. It's like you've seen one Godzilla movie, you've seen them all. They're practically the same. I do like that one Godzilla movie one. Godzilla versus the Melancholy of His Own Soul. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So, co-starred the giant octopus finally gave him something to do. You know, screw it. I'm getting tired. I'm going to call it quits. If you have any final questions, go ahead. I'm just going to pretty much end the show. Yeah, I know I said up all night with Jack Hogson, but yeah, I don't want to do this for a full 5 hours. I don't want to do... Wait, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock in Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles, by the way. 10:28. 10:28, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may be a scientist, but I still like to count things slowly. Yeah, I'm not staying up 8 hours. Screw it. I'm done. I'm not doing this. Disco Plesiosaur. Is anyone else hurting and feeling a bit more small these days? Our nation is socially upheaval and it's getting scary to go out anymore. Ever since the discotheques shut down. Oh yeah, Disco Plesiosaur. I feel really bad about what's going on in Japan. Not only is there a population degrowth, but regular kaiju are just, I guess you're not doing too well over there. How's the tourist industry, though? Cutting out, yeah. Shay says, who would win in a fight, Ultra 7 or Space Ghost? Specifically the Georgia Low version. Space Ghost. Ultra 7, it's a tie. They'll destroy each other, destroy the world doing it. Your thoughts on the penguin in the Iceberg Lounge? Fancy jerk doesn't let me in there. Maxie Zeus, though, now there's a guy to hang out with. He's really cool. So, yeah, granted, it's like hanging around with a really extreme cosplayer of old Hercules movies. But, yeah, invites you onto his giant floating Olympia ship. It's basically like a really badass Zeppelin. Really cool guy, Maxie Zeus. God, Harley Quinn and Ivy are doing their own thing. I don't know what other villains. Mr. Camerahead. I've heard bad things about him. It's like, yeah, you hang out with him and he blackmails you. Miriam's cool, but she's more of a henchwoman. Actually, she's one of the best henchwomen. I'm not saying that because she's cute. Do you like cats and dogs? No, I never liked that. I didn't really care much for animals outside of the mighty and noble Griffin, but now I've met this cat. She's pretty cool. Mrs. Weird Claws. How you doing? What a weird cat. Okay. Crimson Weirdos, stay tuned for the Crimson Weirdos live stream. Down with the weirdness. Yeah. Ugh. God, it's almost like you're being impersonated. I don't remember you going yeah all the time. Yeah. I'm done. That's it. No more from me. Jack Hogson ain't your dancing monkey anymore. I think I've done good. Yeah, for 90 minutes. 91 minutes, 32 seconds, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 42. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just going to end it. No Irish goodbye. That's it. I'm going. Bye.